What's up, everyone? I'm Theo Connolly, and bonus video for Saturday. I spent 7 hours working on the cover for Disbanding of Disciples. So let me tell you. Okay, this one was easy. That one was simple. This one took a lot because of these bricks and stuff that I had to set up outside to get the picture. That took a while. And then having to crop the bricks and then set it up so it looked like a wall and then having to do all that. This one took a little while, but also with getting all of the effects and whatever, blah, blah, blah on there. Okay. Now, this one, because it is a couple of pictures in one, took me a little while because you've got to crop the person, you got to crop the little things, you got to make sure it's all set together and put on there. So that took me a little while. And then this one, because it had this picture here, it had this picture here, it had this picture here, it had the background picture and everything else, trying to get each individual little extra detail blah, 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 in it. Yes. Now, this one, I was trying to, I felt like the background itself, because it didn't really have a whole lot of different color in it. It's similar to this one. And because there's not a whole lot of color in there, I was like, I gotta find out something to make the background pop, because it is similar. Not the same, but similar, right? So there is a little bit of difference to it. And I'm trying to figure out how to get it so, because whenever I put the effect on there, it's like it just took everything and it didn't give any of this extra like coloring to it. Like this has the blue and the red colors in there. This one has that very fiery orange color in there. And it just seemed like when I put the effect on it, it was making everything blend together. So you couldn't really tell that there was something separate on the cover. So I ended up having to change the coloring with the effect in order to get it to look like, okay, I did you know what I mean. So 7 hours later, and not only that, but the cover actually wasn't that bad. It was literally the synopsis, because normally I try 6 weeks in advance before the book, where I will go through several different synopses that go on the back here. I will try several different things that I think might work. Well, I decided that it's not that big a deal. I'll go ahead and try it all today, right? Okay, let me just tell you, no. I am never going to do the synopsis on the same day that I'm trying to do the cover ever again, because literally the cover took me probably, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 hours, which is normal, right? It's about, 3 or 4 hours to get everything all set up and correctly done, right? So that's fine. But it was literally the synopsis having to go back and forth where I'm like, why do I feel like I'm telling the entire story right here on the back? Why do I feel like I'm not telling enough to make it interesting? Okay, now I'm adding too much. Okay, now there's not enough. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. So I started taking pictures of each and every single one of them. And I was like, okay, Mom, tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Why do I feel like this is not okay? And then she goes, well, the first one was telling too much information. That's what I thought. And the second one doesn't sound like it has anything to do with the book. And I was like, oh shit. That's why it didn't have enough information. It wasn't interesting, because it didn't sound like it was even the book. Okay. So after picking 4 of them, and having to go through all of that, I was like, okay. And then she says, you're going to need to start over. And I'm like, awesome. Okay, great. Because each one of these took me almost an hour to do. The last one was about 45 minutes of me sitting here trying to figure out, how do I get this to where I'm not telling too much information, but I'm also not telling enough information to where it's like, what the fuck is actually happening in this book? So I got it. I sent her a picture and she was like, perfect. And I was like, oh, thank God. So I finally got it. It's been at least 7 hours since I first sat down here to actually start working on this. So yay. The cover is awesome. But I will say, so Roadkill Cafe that I just finished editing was written probably 2 years ago. So it was written 2 years ago. I edited it in March, I believe, was when the edits were done. So that's when I did my edits. I've already got the cover done. I've already got the synopsis done. Everything is set and ready to go. All I need is to send it off to my beta readers, which is in July, I believe. Yes. Roadkill Cafe is going to my beta readers in July. That will be published, I'm hoping, early next year. So most likely right around February, I'll get that done. And then I've got other books that are coming out, but I'm only doing one a year, and I'm going to space them out I might do it January just because I know it'll be done by then. So I might do it in January. It might be February. Either way, I mean, I'm just saying. So anywho, that's all I had. It was just a short bonus video for Saturday because I don't usually post videos on Saturday, but I really wanted to get this out here. So yay, I am so glad this book is going out. I should be able to do a cover reveal. I have it set for June 20th. So cross my fingers that I get everything settled and ready to go June 20th so I could do a cover reveal. It has not been submitted to my publisher yet. Technically it is Monday when I'm filming this, but it's not going to be posted till Saturday. But it will be submitted to the publisher by Wednesday, so it'll already be submitted to the publisher by the time you see this video. So yay for that. I'm hoping to be able to get my copies and ready to do a cover reveal by June 20th. That is only to make sure that shit doesn't hit the fan like it has for every other book in my cult series. That is why it's so far away. But that's all I got for you. Okay, bye!